Hey everyone, welcome to the Nerdy Quail, and we're going to be doing another unboxing. Today, we are going to be unboxing Lawyer Up. I just got it from my Kickstarter, so we're going to see what we got. So first, I like the size of the box. It's nice and small. The game's supposed to be kind of a 1 to 2 player card game. It takes about an hour. So one of the first things we're going to open up actually is the play mat. So it looks like it's kind of like a game similar to Netrunner, where it's asymmetrical and it's 1v1. So this is what the nice little mat looks like. It's a courtroom. So it looks like you got the prosecution and the defense on either side. So that's quite a nice looking play mat, and I'll just stick it down here and I'll show you all it in a moment. All right, next we're going to start opening up the actual box. So first things first, 3D printing tools. We'll get this opened up really quick. There we go. Box is in really nice shape, and it feels good too. It's a little smashed up in the corner from delivery though. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here's the little rule book. It's nice and tiny, just fits in your hand. Looks like what we got here. Okay, we got the component section and everything. I'm not a huge fan of the tiny rule books per se, but I think it fits with this game. Looks like we got a couple of different court cases. Looks like we got art forgery, murder trial, a few other things. Looks like it goes and follows the at least basic idea of a United States judicial system. This will be fun to go through. Okay, what do we got here? We got some cards. More cards. What do we have here? Okay, looks like that's case 000. Looks like we got a few more things here. What do we got here? Looks like we got trackers, one for the defense and one for the prosecution. A variety of tokens, some dice, and looks like we got some more. I'm not sure what these are. Maybe it's the jury. And all that left is in here is another section of cards, and this is what evidence looks like. That's all quite neat and dandy. So I'm just picking up the prosecution thing, and those flow really good, actually. These flow really nicely. No hang-ups whatsoever. The presentation on this is really, really nice. Alright, so we're going to see what these are for. Alright, so looks like they are bias tokens. And yeah, so these are the bias tokens. These are a variety of other tokens. So it looks like we got discredit tokens, objection tokens, and a few other things here and there. Actually, looking at this, I think these are the objection tokens and sidebar tokens here. Yeah, these are the bias tokens. Cool. Next, looks like there's just the reference cards, and everything else is a prosecution deck and a base or defenses deck as well. So I'm just going to pop open one of these. If I can get one of these started here. Let's see where it starts. Should be right there. Yep. And look at that sucker. Alrighty. So what do we got here? All the cards feel really good. And this is quite neat. It's all the evidence. Looks like there's a strategy cards for both the prosecution and the defense. Looks like there's witnesses, experts, and of course suspects and witnesses. Quite neat, quite neat. One thing I have noticed, and I believe it's supposed to represent the different sides, but it looks like there's two different styles of wood for the back. So this is for witnesses. This is the standard, or the play decks. So the next thing I want to actually open up is I want to open up the cases. So the first one, of course, looks like we have is called Art of the Crime. Let me get this open. All right, let's see what we got. Art of the Crime, a Fairmont Tragedy, and I think these are the only two cases we have. So then we have a prosecution card and a defense card. Oh, those look neat. So for now, I'm going to put everything back. So we're going to stick everything back, see how everything kind of fits in with each other. It's always a major point for me to see how things actually fit. And looks like everything will fit back quite nicely. Sometimes games don't actually fit nicely once you've taken them out, but I think we're going to be fine with this one. All right, and that fits all back together. So the game also came with 2 expansion packs. So the first one is Witch Trials. So this one is themed off of the Salem Witch Trials, where you can actually do the present the evidence and prosecute the witches, or try to defend them. The next one is Godfather, and that one is, of course, inspired by classic mafia cases. So we're going to open these up really quick to see what's in them. So once again, grab my 3D printing snips, and we're going to just open up the Godfather one first. Alrighty, so on the top we have the tiny little rule book. Probably mostly looks like it's going over just some the basics, like who the artists were and stuff like that, set up for the case, and so on and so forth. Has the case card, and it comes with its own deck here, and it looks like there's a special deck that came with this. So let's look up the rule book really quick. And these are called dossier cards, and on the back it says shakedown criminal activity, and it looks like the defense can use the sways bias twice. So I'm going to put that all back. This one looks fun, especially since it looks like it's like a city or state prosecutor versus the corrupt mafia lawyer. All right, next we'll open up the witch trial one. This one's a little stiff. All right. So what's interesting is between all 3 sets is that the art style is different. While the original Lawyer Up has kind of a more realistic, very like TV show drama-esque art style, the Godfather one has kind of like an old school look to it, and the Witch Trial ones have kind of like almost a old school cartoon, like almost golden era Disney vibe to it. So we'll just see if there's anything special with these. So we have the case trial card, case number 3, the Witch Trial. And what do we got here? It looks like it's just the case deck and everything that goes with it. And it looks like they have a couple more rules with it, with witness status and swaying the mob with the case. So all in all, I'm quite looking forward to this game. I'm a huge fan of 1v1 asymmetrical card games, or board games in general, such as a Netrunner, where you play a hacker versus a corporation. So this one will be interesting to check it out. I'll learn the rules, and we'll figure out how to play, and I'll make a video on how gameplay works. Take care, and have a good one.